And CBS 46's Adam Harding continuing our team coverage right now. Adam's live in Brunswick. It is one of the areas covered by the evacuation order. I know when folks had severe weather there before, they were out of power for 2 weeks. This is very serious, Adam.
And Karen, they're taking this storm and this threat from Dorian very seriously. Look right down the street right over here. You can see the rain is starting to come in. These are the outer bands now starting to make its way to the Georgia coast ahead of those mandatory evacuations already underway. And everybody who lives along Georgia's coast is being told to brace for the potential worst here as Dorian makes its way in. In fact, we're seeing businesses all across the main street here starting to board up as the storm makes its way here. The governor was in Savannah a short time ago. He's getting briefed on the preparations already underway and the emergency evacuations underway in Savannah along I-16. Tomorrow, that contraflow begins early in the morning. In about an hour or two, the governor will be talking here in Glynn County. He'll be briefing us a short time from now about the 95 evacuations and certainly the preparations that people need to heed the advice right now and make sure that they are taking Dorian seriously. Of course, as Rodney's been telling you, this storm has been incredibly slow moving, and people here are very worried about the potential damage that it could bring with it. And that is why you're seeing right now that businesses are boarding up, simply not taking any chances, even though we're still about 2.5 to 3 days away from Dorian making its way toward us right here. Let me walk you down the main street over here because I want to show you, Karen, this rain really just started within the last few minutes here. We had seen overcast conditions on our way here from Atlanta, the metro area. We saw a lot of gray skies, overcast conditions, and then really just starting to intensify just in the last few minutes here. So certainly the last thing that anybody wants to see, especially as they begin to make their either evacuations or those who are choosing to stay, which the governor is not advising anybody do, but those who are choosing to stay will certainly have a lot of work ahead of them today as this storm makes its way here to Glynn County. In fact, you can hear right now the tones going off on some of the phones. That, of course, is the emergency warning as this storm is starting to come in. In fact, I can hear it right now coming from somebody's phone. So that is it right there. They're getting the warning right now that they have to really just take this storm seriously. And just talking with this wonderful business owner a short time ago, she says, you know, just a couple of years ago when they had the hurricane, a lot of the street would flood out too. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us here, certainly as this storm braces to reach us here on the coast of Georgia. So that is where conditions are right now in Glynn County. Again, the governor expected to be here in the next hour or two. He'll be providing us an update before making his way back to Metro Atlanta. So, Karen, they are still a few days away from the hurricane and the potential effects, tropical storm force winds, or we'll just have to wait and see what happens over the next few days with this storm. But certainly the preparations for Dorian already underway. This has the potential to be a catastrophic monster storm. Back to you in the studio.
Oh, thank you so much. Remarkable picture.